They came from all corners of the country. More than 10,000 farmers brought Whitehall to a standstill, hoping their message to overturn the new inheritance tax rule is heard loud and clear. How do you feel about the government and this plan? Because Labour promised not to do this in the new election.
It did.
How do you feel?
It's disappointing. It's sad. We want to pay taxes. We're okay with that, but to impact us so greatly, and it's disappointing.
It just feels like a kick in the teeth.
You know, our job and our way of life is to feed people and to look after the environment. It's something we've been doing for years. So, that's all we want to do. We don't want to, empty the shelves, but if it comes to it, then that's what's going to happen.
Jeremy, what's your word to the government? You're live on stage.
Please back down.
He has become the celebrity voice for the sector. TV presenter come farmer Jeremy Clarkson, insisting the government needs to perform a U-turn.
For the sake of everybody here, and for all the farmers who are stuck at home today, paralysed by a fog of despair over what's been foisted upon them, I beg of the government to be big, to accept that this was rushed through, it wasn't thought out, and it's a mistake. That's the big thing to do, admit it, and back down.
Little chance of that happening. The government doubling down on its numbers, insisting there'll be no change in policy.
Assuming these projections from HMRC validated by the OBR and the IFS are correct, then many of them probably happily are wrong, because there are things that they can do to plan their tax affairs, as most businesses or asset owners would do, to limit their liability. I mean, the numbers I've heard bandied around are enormous and very, 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 very frightening.
This is the biggest protest that farmers have held in years, and they say that if the government doesn't back down over this, they will be back, and it may not be as peaceful. Farming strikes and further protests may be on the cards. They insist the next generation may not be able to take over for real if this budget proposal goes through. As they head back to the countryside, there's little sign of a clear road ahead. Dan Whitehead, Sky News in Westminster.